What if your financial advisors actually work together as one team on your side? On this episode of Top Dog Tips, No BS Business Advice, I sit down with Alicja Gruntowicz, founder of Quality Wealth Financial Solutions Hub. Alicja reveals how her holistic approach turns financial confusion into clarity and how business owners can finally gain the confidence and control they've been missing. Practical, eye-opening. This is an episode you don't want to miss. Enjoy. Alicja, welcome to Top Dog Tips.
Thank you so much, Greg. Thank you for having me here. It's my pleasure.
So Alicja, you got a very interesting story. So tell me, what was it like immigrating into Canada at 13? And how did that experience shape your perspective on money and responsibility?
Well, Craig, I want to think that I was one of many and it was a plain story. Somehow it wasn't. And the fact of the matter is that arriving in Canada here without knowing any English and off the top having to assist my mother with finances and our whole entire financial situation was incredibly overwhelming. Within the first year, I had to assist mom with translating of what fragmented English I knew in signing her first mortgage. So you can just imagine for a 14-year-old to have to be able to sit through a very serious conversation, overwhelmed by fragmented information that I understood, and feeling that I don't know what to do and where to go and where to get advice. So right at then and there, I wanted better for me. And over time, that evolved to be a bigger dream to find a better system to deal with that exact same thing.
So you've faced some unique challenges in your life. Can you share kind of 3 experiences that shaped how you serve clients today?
Absolutely. So again, being new to all of this as an immigrant, I had to learn to navigate life and finances without any guidance, which has taught me the empathy that I can put myself in my client's shoes and feel that same fear of being lost and overwhelmed. As a caregiver, it has given me or carried with me an added layer of responsibility for my family early on, and which gave me that really, truly amazing perspective on how life and money truly are intertwined one with the other. And now as a businesswoman, I had to rebuild and build my life, which has given me that opportunity to learn the resilience required. And that in itself is showing me that setbacks and being able to take it step by step and learn and acquire with the unwavering support, truly anything is possible.
I'm impressed how you've weaved all of these experiences and past incidences into your world and able to communicate it and really empathize with your client base. So that's there's a bit of a clue as to why you're so successful, Alicja.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
So can you share a client story that captures the kind of transformation QWFS Hub makes possible for clients?
Absolutely. So as a QWFS Hub, we aim to eliminate confusion, any struggles that come up. One of the success stories, one that really we feel we have done what we were intended to do or aligned to do, is one of our clients in recent months has lost her spouse to cancer. Of course, being a new widow and overwhelmed with grief and now estate responsibilities too, we came in as her big picture financial architect, helping her to coordinate the transfer of accounts, building a new future, assisting with some of the estate closure of accounts there too, and giving her a new perspective and showing her a new plan for her new life and mentoring her through all of that. All of that was possible because we all as services are a one-stop shop right here in our office. So it eased the burden of that on her, and we can now honestly say that we see her and be able to regain her stability, see new hope in her life, and be able to assist her children gain that same confidence for the future that they have ahead.
What a powerful lifeline.
Thank you.
I've had relatives and I've seen people go through it before when a long-term spouse goes away. There's just so much overwhelm and confusion. It's very, very unsettling. So to see that you're there as that guide and you walk people through is just, again, such a valuable service.
Thank you. I do agree with you on that. All good.
So for someone new to QWFS, How would you describe the Hub in 3 simple steps?
I like to explain it very simply as one. We are the blueprint. We create the full financial picture map for you in which we all can identify the gaps before they happen so that they don't become the problems. We seek those solutions before that happens. With a dream team and aligned a set of vented experts surrounding you and your goals and your financial plan, you do not have to do the chasing and seeking out each one individually. We're all here, that dream team in your pocket that I keep on talking about. And then, of course, moving forward with all of that, we as a hub are the ongoing support. So whether it's me as an advisor that you require or you require a mortgage with a mortgage broker, it's all there for you in one place. We evolve with you as your life evolves ahead of you, and we make sure that we're there with you when it happens and even before it happens, so we don't overreact in the last minute.
My experience and observations dealing with this different professionals is they all seem to operate in silos, and they don't really communicate. It seems like you're doing to eliminate that, but why is it dangerous when advisors work in silos, and how does QWFS solve that problem?
That's exactly what we're trying to do. So the danger of being so independent is the fact that I, as a client, when I come to you, I have my own understanding of what you and I talk about. And then I go to see someone else, let's say a lawyer, that then has his own interpretation of what he believes him and I need to have. And the story, I go and take that 3, 4, 5 different ways. Each time I could forget a little bit too. And so what happens is that there is such a separated pieces of advice that are not in one place. That's the danger. That's where the mistakes happen, because there is no communication between all parts of that bigger blueprint. With QWFS, which we connect, we are the connector of every piece and element of your blueprint, just to ensure that that communication does not happen and cause bigger problems. So what happens as a result of that? We have clients that tell us we saved money, we avoided mistakes, and that we have gained full control of what's ahead. And that is truly our aim and end goal in this.
I guess, Alicia, if you had to boil it down, what are the top 3 advantages of working with QWFS Hub, compared to the traditional approach?
First of all, integration. You have everything in one place, one-stop shop. When you come to our office, you see all of us. You can ask all the questions all in one place. Integration is so important, especially when it comes with the aligned people with your best interest at heart. The proactiveness of our team, that we foresee what could happen and protect you and work with you to ensure that it doesn't happen. And of course, as a hub, as a blueprint, as your team, we work with the goal and the blueprint that you helped us to paint for us. And we just look on how to support it. So again, integration, proactiveness, and holistic picture moving forward.
So, Kusha, you've been in this industry for a long time.
Yes,
and,
sir.
I'm sure you've seen the good, the bad, the ugly, I guess I'd like to call it. But let's say, what are kind of 3 common myths about financial advice that you like to clear up?
Wow, there's a few actually, but I'll start with one primary that we hear most often, which is I need to have $500,000 or more to get advice of an advisor. And that truly could not be further from the truth. As long as you are alive and you have a plan and you have a transaction, you deserve to talk to someone and you deserve to have a solid plan. The other thing we often hear, that banks are the only option. And again, that is not the only option, because there are better options and much more personalized alternatives that people are not aware of. And then, of course, that people often tell us that financial advice is all about investments. Well, investments are a component of your life without question, but the reality is that your whole life, your whole financial life is the reality. So there's a lot more than just investments in living and planning and living well.
Yeah, those are some great insights. I guess kind of knowing that or understanding that. What are some of the biggest mistakes people make with money, and how does QWFS Hub help that avoid it?
Believe it or not, the fear of judgment has a very, very strong impact on a lot of people. We don't want to hear that we've done terrible with our finances. We don't want to tell anyone that we are in debt, or the fact that I'm going to go and see an advisor and they're going to sell me something that I don't even know that I need. And so that is primarily what keeps people away from seeking advice. Now, at QWFS, what we attempt to refocus on is on the mentorship instead of the judgment. Let's mentor you through what your life looks like, what your vision looks like, what you want to have ahead. And then we educate you why solutions proposed make more sense. So we're not selling. We're just showing you what you can do better. And at the end of the day, when we are finished with step one of many, clients do feel safe. Clients do feel open to and supported. And at the end of the day, the beautiful thing, they even feel empowered and are able to continue and build on a lasting plan with us.
Makes a lot of sense. So
Right?
with this show, Top Dog Tips, I like to help things become practical, actionable advice for business owners. So if I'm a business owner watching this video today, what are 3 practical steps they can take right now to get their financial house in order?
First of all, build a vision, build a blueprint. Know ahead of time what is possible for cracks in your foundation, and let's deal with it. The next thing, of course, eliminate the silos you have within your practice, whether that be lawyers and accountants or advisors. Make sure that you coordinate and everyone is on the same page and working for you and with you. And then shift your focus towards risk management and legacy planning. That's the biggest piece to where you can protect not only your business, but also your family. And no matter what happens, you know you've got a plan and you are protected. Those are the best things that you can do right now.
Sounds practical and actionable. So tell me this, how do I know if you can help me? Like who are the types of clients that you help? Maybe 3 types of people or situations where you can make a big difference.
Yeah, okay. So one of the first things that pops into my mind is, of course, business owners in going through any trials and tribulations, as we call it, growth, scaling up very fast, feeling extremely overwhelmed and feel extremely overwhelmed by the financial complexity of what's ahead. That's one. Another set of clients are families who are in transition, whether it be retirement, or acquiring inheritance, going through the divorce, or losing a spouse. Those are huge challenges that you are facing ahead. We are here to help. And of course, professionals and legacy builders who are now in their 40s and 60s and thinking of that exit strategy and planning what the succession plan out. And then, of course, in that being such a long-term impacting decision, that is the place where we can step in and chunk it down and eliminate anything that could come up.
There's still lots of things to consider, and some 100%. People still could be feeling a little overwhelmed. So for someone feeling overwhelmed, what's the simplest way to get started at QWFS?
First step, naturally, is to have a conversation. Let's grab a cup of coffee, and without any pressure, let's put this into clarity, what your vision looks like. Step 2 there would be just to prioritize what is the emergencies right now that we need to address, and step by step build that blueprint for you so life doesn't have to feel so overwhelming. And of course, step 3 is engaging our dream team into action that'll help and guide you and adapt with you as your plan and life evolves moving forward.
It's just that easy, is it, Alicja?
It's just that easy. It's a simple conversation. Starts with a simple conversation.
Yeah. Okay, so what's the best way for people to connect with you and learn more about QWFS?
There's many ways. Primarily one is our yourhubofwealth.ca website, where you can see all of the integrated services and affiliates that we work with. You can connect on our social platforms through LinkedIn, Instagram, TikTok, or Facebook, or just simply call and email us directly, and the coordinated dream team will find a way to sit down with you and connect and have that conversation.
Yeah, thanks. Let me ask you this, Alicja. We've talked and you shared with me some of the vision that you have for QWFS Hub. Where do you see yourself taking this project to this entity in the next 3 to 5 years?
Are you going to make me dream? That's fantastic. I love it. So the model we are working with has no bounds. In Calgary, we want to be the household name for any business owner and family that requires that assistance. Beyond Calgary, we definitely want to give every Canadian an opportunity to have access to our digital tools and alignment with our partnerships moving forward to have the same model in any province. And overall, we want to make sure that every client at any stage has access to have a dream team in their pocket. So sky is the limit.
That's a great vision, and I'm sure you're well on your way to getting there. So
we're working on it.
So as a kind of a takeaway as we wrap up this episode, if listeners remember only one thing from this conversation, what should it be?
I would just basically sum up with financial advice should work for you, not the other way around. You deserve to have clarity, confidence, and control at any stage and every age of your life. And from me to you, that's the QWFS promise.
Okay, listeners, there you have it. So if you're looking to reach out to some professional guidance with people that are empathetic and understand your situation, reach out to Alicja Gruntowicz and her team at QWFS Hub. Alicja, thanks for joining us today on Top Dog Tips.
Thank you so much for having me once again. It's my pleasure.
Okay, so until next time, this is Greg Belanger, the Top Dog. Stay tuned. Hey, thanks for listening to today's episode of Top Dog Tips. You want more Top Dog Tips? Head over to yyccalgarybusiness.ca and subscribe so you never miss another episode. So if you have someone in mind who should be on our show, tap the Be a Guest link on our homepage to apply. And if you're looking to raise your profile in your Calgary business community, join the YYC Calgary Business Network by signing up for a free business listing, and also check out our shop club designed to drive even more visibility and sales to your business. So until next time, stay visible, stay positive, and keep leading the pack. This is the Top Dog, Greg Belanger, signing off.